Pokeballs have been one of the most popular parts of Super Smash Bros. Since the very first game on the Nintendo 64. Back when the roster was only 12 characters, having random Pokemon join the battle made the game feel huge. It also added representation for the world's biggest gaming franchise. So when developing the concept for our Disney Smash Bros. Game, I wanted to replace the Pokeballs with something that had a similar impact to Pokemon. May I present Disney TV. Greetings,
I'm Ediz.
And I'm Ben, and today we ask the question, what if Disney made Pokeballs for Super Smash Bros? Ding!
So how do Pokeballs work in Super Smash Bros?
When a Pokeball appears on a stage, anyone can pick it up and throw it to release a random ally Pokemon that usually helps you for a short period of time. These would range from legendary Pokemon dealing almost guaranteed KOs to Goldeen splashing around. I'm replacing the Pokeballs with Disney TVs, which means they are all characters that have first appeared on television rather than the cinema, as this is an area of Disney that has been a little bit neglected in our character roster thus far. The first Super Smash Bros. Game featured 13 Pokemon, so I'm going to do one better for our Disney version with 14, because I love even numbers. As always, I'm going to be telling Ediz here my ideas, and because he tends to get bored as I waffle on, I thought we would reveal each character with a classic game of Who's That Pokemon? Are you ready for the first character?
Yeah, I am.
Who's that?
Disney character that first appeared in the TV show!
It looks like they've got crabs on their hand.
Any guesses?
They're on a skateboard. No, I don't think I know it.
It's
Max from Goof Troop.
Oh,
You see it?
I see it.
Okay, and I've also made Pokemon cards for each
Sick.
character, just to, you know, pay Pokemon the love and respect that it deserves. So you turn on the Disney TV and Max Goof from Goof Troop is gonna burst out, he's gonna jump on his skateboard and he's just gonna skate back and forth across the stage, and if you get in his way, you're gonna get hit, and ow, that kind of hurts a little bit. So just like small bits of damage as he prepares for the X Games and skates back and forth. Also, in the opening titles of Goof Troop, you see Max on his skateboard, so I feel like this is a good representation for the TV show.
I've got a suggestion.
Oh,
Could he also be singing? Did he sing in the TV show?
not really. But he did in a Goofy movie.
Could he be singing and the music notes like also like knock out his mouth? You know, like Doctor Strange 2, and it was like fight with the music notes.
Oh my gosh, I kind of hated and loved that at the same time.
I'm just thinking, is it a bit boring? He
So-
just skates along.
Not every single Pokemon is the most epic one. We need range because it's random what you get. But also, if you disagree with my picks, like Ediz is going to do throughout this entire video probably, or if you think the characters should have a different move, then as always, let us know in the comments below.
You gotta believe that I got what it takes to stand out above the crowd. Gonna stand out so you notice me. Who's that?
Disney character that first appeared in the TV show!
I don't think I know any of these.
We've met this character when we went to Florida.
Doc McStuffins.
It's
Doc McStuffins!
Dottie.
I learned something this week. Her first name is Dottie. She usually is healing the toys, making them better. You know, if there's a cuddly toy, she's putting the stuff back in. Her name.
The stuffing.
She's Doc McStuffins. She's fixing people's toys, etc.
Yeah.
But for the purposes of our game, she's going to open her little first aid kit and she's going to be pulling out some recovery items for people and then saying, see you later, get well soon, hope you feel better.
So she helps you.
So she might whip out some Disneyland food and throw it around for you, maybe even a sun drop flower or Fix It Felix's hammer. If you want to know what all these items do, then why don't you
Check out your items video.
check out our Disney Smash Bros. Items video. Be rude not to, right? Also, as we're going along, these ones here, it's a little circle at the bottom that denotes that this is a common card. So they're going to come up more often, these characters. And as we go along, we'll get to our uncommons and to our rares.
How are you picking these? Are you comparing to what we've got in the original?
No, so they're not direct replacements for the Pokemon, but what I'm doing is trying to find a range of characters from a broad time span, also looking at people's comments on our previous videos and trying to make sure that people are going to be happy with certain inclusions, just like these people suggested Doc McStuffins. I'm not actually sure if anyone suggested Doc McStuffins.
You just like saying Doc McStuffins.
Doc McStuffins.
Come let the visit begin. The doc is in.
who's that?
Disney character that first appeared on television.
It's my guy. His hand looks hella weird, but
It does.
It's Troy Bolton.
Troy Bolton from High School Musical, baby.
What a picture. What an image.
Strength, determination.
40 HP.
Oh yeah, he's a little bit stronger than Doc McStuffins.
Gotta get your head in the game.
So Troy is going to be practicing for the Wildcats' next game. So he's going to be getting some balls and shooting some hoops. He's going to be chucking them across the stage. They're going to be bouncing across the platform.
And hitting people.
If you get hit, if you're in the way, then
Right.
you've only got yourself to blame. What's quite cool is their trajectory is like bouncing across the stage. So potentially some interesting
Can
shots.
you pick up the ball and throw it back to him?
Maybe it's a case that you can like hit them and like maybe hurt other players across the stage.
What happens if you spin the ball on your finger?
What buttons are you pressing to do that?
That's what Troy does automatically.
So maybe he comes out, he spins, and then he bounces.
Bounces.
Yeah.
So he doesn't do the whole get your head in the game routine.
You just want every character to just be singing and dancing, don't you? But remind me later, when we get to a certain other character, there's a cool connection with High School Musical and characters from a different show doing a dance routine from High School Musical. If that's got your tongue a-tingling, then you just stay tuned.
Why am I feeling so wrong? My head's in the game, but my heart's in the song. Who's that?
Disney character that first appeared in a TV show! Definitely heard of this person, but you may not know this person.
Is that a gun?
This is representing old school Disney television.
It's
Davey Crockett.
We've got Davey from the Davey Crockett TV show.
I didn't know it was a TV show. Hasn't he got his own hotel?
He's got his own ranch at Disneyland Paris and different areas, different Disney parks across the world. Most famous probably for his theme tune.
Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
So what year? I'm sure it's on this card probably, isn't it? 1955.
Yes, underneath each picture, we've got what they're from, the year it came out, and the length of the TV show.
5 episodes, that's it.
So it was originally commissioned just for 3 episodes and it was shown alongside the Disneyland TV show that Walt Disney used to present. Because it followed the story of the real life Davy Crockett, in episode 3, they killed him off. There was a battle and he died, they told the story, done and dusted. Then Davy Crockett mania swept the United States. Everyone was trying to buy the coonskin caps. It was like a big popular thing with kids. So they were like, oh, damn it, we maybe shouldn't have killed him off. So then they made those 3 episodes into a movie in the cinemas and then just made 2 more episodes like from before he died. So only 5 episodes. And then those other 2 episodes they made into a movie as well.
That's random.
Very random, but Davy Crockett, he's gonna get his rifle out and he's just gonna like hunch down at the side of the stage and just like shoot across the stage. Don't get in the way of his bullets. Ow, ow, ow.
Is there anything else he's known for? Could he get on a horse?
He could.
Can he have a whip? Does he have like a lasso? Is he a cowboy?
Maybe. Limited knowledge about Davy Crockett.
I just don't believe it.
who's that?
Disney character that first appeared in a TV show.
You put a Stitch in.
They're called experiments because there's only one Stitch.
Yeah.
Do you have any knowledge of this show?
The Stitch show?
Yep.
Nah.
It's
Sparky from Lilo and Stitch, the series. These experiments are kind of based on Pokemon. No one can convince me otherwise. If this was a Pokemon, what would its powers be?
Oh, it's Pikachu, isn't it?
Not the question, but you kind of had the right answer.
Electric.
Electric powers, absolutely. So this was actually the first experiment to be revealed apart from Stitch. He first debuted in Stitch the movie, but it was kind of the pilot for the show, and the movie never got a theatrical release, so it's still valid. Sparky is gonna be released from the TV and is basically just gonna be shooting out electrical currents, kind of like a ball of electricity with like sparks like flying out of it. So just, if you don't want to get hit, avoid that area of the stage.
What made you pick Sparky? Because it was the first one.
It's the first one.
What about the sandwich one?
So if it was purely my choice,
It is your choice.
the final decision is mine. But I take on board everyone's comments, you know what I'm saying? So, having reviewed all the comments, no one was really asking for Ruben the sandwich experiment.
His name's Ruben.
Cute, right? But quite a few people were saying Sparky, and when I was thinking of their movesets, I was thinking for Ruben sandwiches, either they heal you or he's just dropping them around and they make you
Slide.
slip. Either way, I thought this is maybe more impactful. You want more like zhuzh in these characters' movesets, so I ended up going with Sparky.
Could it be a bit like Spider-Man?
Ooh.
In the sense that, like, you know how in Spider-Man the game, you hit someone and like connects?
Ooh.
Would it be like when he hits one person, if you're like next to another character, it hits that next character?
I like that also because in the TV show, Sparky kind of travels along electrical currents, so it's like all connected through different things. So maybe that could be represented with the characters being connected.
And further down the line you are in the chain, it's weaker.
Right.
So if you're the first person, the more percentage is coming up on your smash.
I like it. I like that. That's the kind of teamwork we're about here. Look at you, not just giving negativity, but constructive criticism. They're going to love that in the comments. But remind me later, when we get to a certain other character, there's a cool connection with High School Musical. Disney character that first appeared in a TV show!
Oh, I know it is. Yeah, I was thinking it was at first, and then I thought, is it her? It's Hannah Montana.
It's
Hannah Montana, baby!
Now, does she do both? Do we get both sides?
Now, I'm afraid this is just Hannah Montana. It is not Miley Stewart. Not Cyrus.
I actually
Stewart.
watched the show.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You're going to like this because it involves a little bit
Singing.
singing. So she's going to start singing a little bit how like Jigglypuff would sing and everyone goes to sleep. But instead of sleeping,
They just go crazy and start dancing.
you got it.
Is that what you're going to say?
I was thinking, should she be singing Best of Both Worlds? And I actually think I would prefer, because obviously each stage is going to have its own music as well. I want her to sing
The
just...
Pokemon theme tune.
Oh, I mean, yes. But you know the little interludes in the show that are just like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. She's just going to sing like that. And each character's going to have its own little dancing animation, so we can decide how each character would dance. And so instead of just falling asleep, they're going to not be able to fight, but be dancing. It just means they're open to attack.
Fun fact on the Hannah Montana card, Hannah was originally going to be named Alexis Texas. Do you know who Alexis Texas is?
No.
She's an adult.
Entertainer.
Okay, cancel the cards. I need to remake them all. Is that actually?
Yeah, I can show you now.
I mean, I don't need to see that. Well, when was Alexis Texas first like debuting on the scene?
Years ago.
As in pre-2006?
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's why she didn't get called Alexis Texas then. Maybe there was someone in the boardroom that was like, I recognise that name.
I've got a really good
Why?
name.
Who's that?
Disney character that first appeared in a TV show.
Isn't that Recess?
It's
The gang from Recess.
I didn't know that was Disney.
The more you know.
I didn't actually watch Recess.
I was a little bit obsessed with it as a kid. And do you know what? I've been rewatching it recently and I think you would have loved it / would love it now. Because basically, the whole concept for the show is obviously all these kids just playing at break time. But in the playground, it's like a little microcosm of society. There's like a king and there's like unfair systems in place that they're like going on protests. Like they're standing up for the rights of like other kids. Honestly, this is like a kid's first introduction to politics without you even realizing.
Hey, I got my comic books and I got my political cause. A right-thinking kid doesn't need any more than that.
One of the first things you see is Gus Griswold blowing a bubble from bubblegum.
And it figures in his face.
Yes. So my original idea was for this just to be Gus Griswold blowing a piece of bubblegum as big as he can, and then when it bursts, it obviously hurts people. And then when I was looking for some images of him blowing up bubblegum, I started to find other characters also blowing up bubblegum. So I thought, let's just not have Gus. Why don't, if it's the Recess gang, it will be one of them coming out. So potentially it could be TJ, Spinelli, Gretchen, Vince, Mikey, or Gus that come out, but they all have the same move, and that is to blow some bubblegum.
Oh, so they don't come out at the same time?
No, just one of them comes out. And I think it would be cool if you don't know how big the bubble is going to get before it bursts. Maybe each of them has a different size bubble, perhaps. And every now and again, it's a rare appearance, but they all appear on the stage and they're all
And it's always
blowing
just blowing
bubbles.
Right.
I mean, if we wanted to, we could get them like playing like tetherball. Gretchen could be doing like an experiment. Spinelli could just be like punching someone in the face. Vince could be playing basketball. Mikey could be singing opera to lull everyone to sleep. Like they could all
there you
have
go, you
unique
said it.
things.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just like riffing off the top of my head. But the simple thing is the bubblegum blow and how it affects other players. Once the bubble bursts, it could like knock them back, and then now they got sticky on them, and maybe they can't move from the spot a little bit, or maybe they're just moving really slowly. I've not ironed out the kinks yet.
Gets sticky.
Yeah. And their weakness, I said their weakness was water, because what happens when you're on break time and it rains?
There's no recess.
You have to go inside, right? But their resistance is fire, because when you're in school, what happens when the fire alarm goes off?
You get to go outside.
You get to go outside! Recess!
Nice, I like that. That's good. Are you gonna give these away as like little free? Are we gonna sell these?
I love how you started saying, should we give them away for free, and then immediately switched
We
to...
can make money off this.
Well, I was
collect
thinking,
these.
yeah, I would. I think these look great, and I was thinking we could give them to our Ko-fi subscribers, maybe.
What we could do is we could have it when you sign up to our Ko-fi, you get like a weekly free Pokemon cards. So you could have to try and collect them. And maybe if you collect them all and you can prove it, we send them all to you in the post. In cards.
Now you're talking about
Laminated.
manufacturing or just printing and laminating.
I'm into this collecting thing.
You really are. Maybe you should join the Ko-fi page.
Maybe I should.
You've come to join us. That is good.
It was inevitable.
Here, take a few of my tiles. I have many yellow chickens.
Ko-fi.com/EdersandBen if you want to join us. It's a fun way to like support the channel.
Help us.
But also, if you subscribe monthly, we do extra videos and apparently Pokemon cards now.
Disney Classic Pokemon cards would be cool as well.
Is that what you want? Let us know in the comments, how into these Pokemon cards are you? Would you want to see it for all the Disney Smash Bros?
Create a game. I've got so many ideas. We could be millionaires.
Who's that?
Disney character that first appeared in a TV show! I will transfer £234 into your account right now if you know this character.
Why is it so specific?
I just picked a number.
2, 3, 4.
That I'd be genuinely, this is genuine, I would genuinely be happy to transfer you this money if you know that character.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because I don't think you'll do it.
If I ask for a clue, can we half the amount?
Sure.
Can you give me a clue?
What clue do you want?
I would like to know her name.
It's
Princess Elena of Avalor!
The Tangled series.
Nope! This is from a Disney Junior show called Elena of Avalor. And, fun fact, apparently she's an official Disney princess. And she even appears, says the Wikipedia, and she even appears
in the parks.
in the parks. She appears in the parks.
She doesn't.
I'll be honest.
She looks fire, to be fair.
Well, what kind of Pokemon card is it?
Oh, she's fire.
So it came out in 2016 on Disney Junior, so I've never seen it before. However, people suggested it. I looked at clips and I was like, this counts for Disney Junior these
Should
days?
we start watching it?
Honestly, it looks kind of badass. So she has a magic scepter of light, which has all these different spells, or I don't know the proper word for it. She can like see into the future. She can do other things. But the move that I found that I think is pretty cool, it's called Blaze. And she literally goes, Blaze. And she fires it, and like little blazes of light come out. And people go, ow, you hurt me with Blaze.
She says Blaze.
She says, Blaze.
No, she doesn't.
Not like that. I think she's like, Blaze. Also, fun fact, apparently she's the second oldest Disney princess. She was basically like trapped in her own body or something, trapped in time for like 45 years. So she's technically like in her 40s or 50s, but she still has the body of like a teenager.
There's a princess inside my amulet?
And she's been there for 41 years.
Do you know who the oldest Disney princess is?
Frozen?
Kida.
Oh, yeah.
Atlantis. And they also have the biggest age gap between lovers, or the biggest age gap between a Disney couple, because he is, what, early 20s? And she is her early thousands? What do you think of Princess Elena?
Yeah, I think she looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see how she'd fight. I feel like she could have also been a main character.
Honestly, Charizard was in just Little Pokeball in the first game, and then eventually became a playable character, so you know, anything can happen.
Thank you, everyone, for helping us welcome Princess Elena.
Who's that?
Disney character that first appeared in a TV show! What vibe are you getting from
Some
this?
sort of stick boy with curly hair who has one foot bigger than the other.
Not a boy at all, it's Anne Boonchoy from Amphibia. She looks pretty sick, right?
Is she Asian?
She is the first Thai cartoon character, I think. I don't know if that's like Disney. Again, I'll put the fact here. In the show Amphibia, Anne Boonchoi gets transported to this other world where it's kind of inhabited by frog amphibian type creatures. I don't really know what the plot is, but she finds these calamity stones that gives her superpowers. Honestly, if she was a playable character in the game, the moveset potential is huge. Right. She's got this calamity stomp. So using her calamity powers, maybe she gets charged up as she comes out the TV. She's just gonna stomp on the ground and people are gonna get sent back with shockwaves. So it's like she's just gonna be there going stamp and it's like boom, everyone gets knocked back. Everyone's coming back in, fighting, she stamps again, boom, everyone gets knocked back. So obviously if you've got high percentage, this could actually be pretty lethal. Right. If you've got low percentage, actually it's not too bad. We're just getting to the more powerful characters now. You'll see, I think it's our first rare character, the little diamond in the corner. Right. Also, the scene where I got this move from, the person she uses it on is a villain voiced by...
Don't say Alan Tudyk.
RuPaul.
I can do anything!
What the?
Who's that?
Disney character that first appeared in a TV show! You 100% do not know this person.
Why have you not picked ones that I can say?
Because I'm going to be honest, Dennis, this video is not about you. It's about them.
But I want to have fun.
But when you learn about these characters, you'll be like, wow, what an amazing pick, Ben.
What?
You should design the actual game. It's Jake from American Dragon. Jake Long is this American kid who has the ability to transform into a dragon, which I thought was pretty cool.
He is the dragon.
So his move is called Dragon Up. So basically, Jake pops out of the TV and then he transforms. He goes Dragon Up and transforms into a dragon. As he transforms into a dragon, flames are shooting out everywhere. So like a corner of the stage is going to be engulfed in flames.
I mean, it's quite a big character you've just thrown at us there.
What do you mean?
He's a dragon.
A little bit like Charizard.
You've gone from Max, just on a skateboard,
Yeah.
to full-blown dragon.
Max is a common character. You're going to see him a bit more often. This is more of a rare character or an uncommon character. So quite a powerful, flames everywhere.
But quite a powerful.
Yeah, I just went to roll on from it.
He's cool, he's hot like a frozen sun. He's young and fast, he's the chosen one. American Dragon. Who's that?
Disney character that first appeared in a TV show.
What kind of rabbit with a sword, with a nail for a tooth?
Nail for a tooth. Yeah, it looks like...
And pirate boots. It's like, is he a pirate? He's a pirate. That's a pirate sword and pirate boots.
He's a bit of an air pirate, a pirate of the skies. He's from a 90s cartoon. We're going Disney afternoon.
It's
Don Carnage from Tailspin. So this character was actually suggested a lot as Wolf's replacement in Smash Bros. And it makes a lot of sense. It's a wolf-like character that is literally a pilot. But when I make choices for characters, I weigh up how accurate they are to the character, pretty accurate, also impact that character has. And I think this character is more suited for this kind of representation rather than a full-blown character roster.
You're saying,
Slot.
say his name?
Don Carnage.
Why is it not just Don Carnage?
That's how he pronounces it, and I'm respecting his identity.
His surname is his identity.
Yeah.
This is Don Carnage here, speaking to you with my voice.
So he pops out the TV, gets in his triplane, and flies above the stage, dropping bombs down on people, and as they land, they explode. To be honest with you, I don't think he ever dropped bombs in the show. I'm taking a little bit of an artistic license with this, but he definitely flew the plane, would definitely shoot people, and I just thought visually on stage, it would just make a clearer moveset of seeing him dropping bombs. It's something different. A lot of the characters so far have just been on the stage. He could be fighting people with his sword, like Samurai Gamora, no, what's his name? From F-Zero, that assist trophy. It could be similar to that, but I'm trying to make these different from the assist trophies. Let us know in the comments, which move would you prefer? Sword fighting or bombs?
Who would have thought of such a dreadful barrage? Is this the end of Don Carnage?
Who's that?
Disney character that first appeared in a TV show!
Is that the villain from Phineas and Ferb?
It's
Dr. Doofenshmirtz! He's become one of my favourite cartoon characters of all time.
Why?
He is everything I like about cartoons. Is he evil? Yes. Is he also stupid? Yes. Does he also just like have a heart? Yes. He's all of these things all rolled up into one. I only got into Phineas and Ferb when we got into lockdown and I got Disney Plus for the first time.
Oh, really?
I never watched it when I was
haven't watched
younger.
it either.
But it's freaking funny, bro.
Barry the platypus, why do you keep breaking down my doors? Why don't you knock first? It's not even locked. This time, you'll pay. That's right, fork it over.
That used to be on After Sweet Life, so I used to hear the theme tune.
But you never watched it.
I used to have to go to dance classes.
Oh.
Giving a monkey a shower. Da, da.
So he's the best character in the whole show to me, and most episodes he comes up with his own innator. For example, a destructinator, it's like a machine, a slavinator,
right,
age acceleratorator.
He makes slaves.
But what I've gone with is his very first innator. So it's a big laser beam.
Of course. Fire the laser beam.
It fires diagonally upwards into the sky, and it's super powerful.
Specifically diagonally.
Yeah, because I thought we've got a lot of like basketballs going left and right, shooting like horizontally. So I
Basketballs
thought
could also go diagonally.
diagonally. I was thinking it goes diagonally upwards, and then if you hit the machine, it goes the other way.
Nice.
So, you know, there's a little bit of tic-tacs about it. Tactics.
But what does it actually do to you when you hit it?
Wait,
Wait, what's it called?
An innator.
I feel like you look a little bit like him.
I don't know how to react to that.
Wow, cutting deep, man.
And that was our last uncommon one. So our final two are rare.
Behold, my I don't care innator.
Who's that?
Disney character that first appeared in a TV show. I'm excited about this one because you're gonna lose your ish about it.
It's a shape. Does it have a face?
It's
Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls. So he is the main villain in Gravity Falls, and he is kind of like the all-knowing, the all-powerful. His abilities are just endless and super, super powerful. So I had a little bit of fun coming up with his moves. Did you hear that? Moves. Plural. So the first move I've called reality warping, which is one of his powers. In the show, the things he does is crazy, right? So I thought, what could be crazy in the game? How about he flips the whole stage upside down? So then everyone's still like, the gravity is still working. The gravity doesn't fall, even though that's the name of the show it's from. But like you go left and they're going right. It's confusing, right? My reality has been warped.
You hate that
What?
in games, right?
Yeah.
Opposite.
Yeah. And I will hate it when Bill Cipher comes out. The other thing he can do, it's called madness inducement. So if we want to call it something boring, everyone gets a stat change. But I've never seen it before in the game where everyone gets a different stat change. So it'll be random each time, but maybe player 1 grows really big. Player 2 shrinks really small. Player 3 super fast, can go everywhere. Player 4 is in slow motion. Player 5 jumps really high. Player 6, invincible.
Yeah, invincible.
Or maybe it can fly, but
Invincible,
it's
not invincible.
it's random who gets what. So just because you're the person who got Bill Cipher doesn't mean he's gonna be nice to you. Doesn't mean you're gonna be the one who gets invincibility. It could go to anyone. Oh, and sometimes when he gets real crazy, he does reality warping and madness inducement at the same time. So the stage flips upside down and everyone gets different stats. It's crazy.
Remember, reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Buy gold. Buy!
And let me know, this is actually a genuine question. I want to watch either Owl House, Gravity Falls, or Amphibia. Which one do I start with?
The one. Do you want to watch that one?
Oh, Star versus the Forces of Evil. Okay, let's throw that in the mix as well. Out of those 4 shows, which one should I watch first? I'm gonna jump
We
in.
should do it as a post, or we should make it into a Discord chat.
Ooh.
Oh, I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Are you ready for the final card, bro? The final Disney TV character is...
Who's that?
Disney character that first appeared in a TV show!
You're saying a character, but it's a building.
Yeah.
What?
I just make my own rules, innit?
Do I know this building?
You've heard me talk about it a lot.
Today?
No, just over the past 25 years of friendship.
It's
The House of Mouse, baby! So this one was a suggestion in the comments, and I thought it's too good not to pass up on.
How does that jump out the TV?
Let me explain. You turn on the TV, out pops the House of Mouse. The House of Mouse has been rocking, but then out of the doors comes all the characters that are going home for the evening, and as they all, think 100 characters, as they all rush out of the doors, if you get in the way, you'll just be carried off the screen with them because they are running out the building. Can cause big KOs, and also it's super rare because there's so many characters that come out. It'll just be a feast for the eyes, and these could be all just obscure characters that some people won't know any of them, but if you're like me or a super fan like yourself, you're gonna know a whole bunch of them, and it's just exciting, you know. But they're also going so fast, it's gonna be oh, who's where? Oh, was that an Aristocat? Oh, I think I saw Pete's Dragon there. It's one of them things.
Basically, Once Upon a Studio.
So those were our 14 Disney TV characters, aka if Disney did Pokeballs. Let us know in the comments which one was your favorite, which one did you miss that we didn't do, which one did you think I did a rubbish move for? All your ideas in the comments. I look forward to reading them all.
The names that are across the bottom at the moment are our current Ko-fi members. If you'd like to join them, then please head over to our Ko-fi.
Also, if you're following the Smash Bros journey, it's almost time. Toodles! Bye.